Good evening, passport holders. Today, December 19th, 2017, day 11:45 of the vlogs. And it's 6:30 at this point, and I'm just starting today's vlog because I've literally been working my face off all day long. It's just one of these things where it's like I'm getting hitting crunch time. I need to be done with everything pretty much by about 4 o'clock tomorrow, in order for everything to kind of settle for the week, and give me downtime. And so, as a result of Clint is having a bunch of longer episodes, Yoga with Adrian, Dan Martell, a couple other small channels that I'm working with, giving me a ton of content. Like, I am like so far behind, but I've been fighting to get caught up. And at this point, I've got just Yoga with Adrian outstanding, and then I've got the corporate stuff that I need to continue to work on. My hope is, fingers crossed, that with a late night grind tonight, that I'll be able to finish up the entirety of that, and that'll tie that off. Tomorrow I have lunch with Clintus, and then Ben, Kami, Megan, Chris, myself, and I think a couple other friends are all going to the Alamo Draft House down in Chandler in order to go see The Last Jedi, which is rad. I'm super excited to be able to spend that time with my friends. I'm thinking at this point the best thing for me to do is actually go directly from lunch with Clintus, which is at 1 o'clock, out in Goodyear, I think is technically where it is. I'm going to go directly to Ben and Kami's place instead of coming back here and doing all that kind of stuff. So I'll just either do the vlog edit there, or I'll do whatever I need to, just because, like, if I ended up leaving here at 5 p in order to go there, it could take me an hour and a half in order to make the drive, which is only like 12 miles. But still, I'd much rather be down there and hanging out with them. And with the 6:45 showing, I'm sure we're going to want to go down early and have a meal and whatever else. So kind of one of those things where I suspect that I'm going to end up being the driver for tomorrow night's excursion, which is fun. And I'm totally okay with. I just got to gas in my car since I haven't done that in a while. But all these little things are things in my brain that is just basically like I'm just throwing it out here right now because, like, I have not had a second to think all day long. Like, it's literally been since 8 a.m. I've been up and grinding, and it's 6:30 at this point. And so now the deal is for me to go and finish this Yoga with Adrian episode and then get back on that corporate stuff. I've got like 4 videos left. I think it's like 2.5 hours worth of content. So if I can grind out those victories, then that's a very, very good thing, and I'm going to try my best in order to do that and move on and kind of have a good rest of the week. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday as this is being recorded, or a great Wednesday if you're watching on day release. Let's get today started. 12:30 at this point, and I just stepped off of the treadmill desk in order to take a little bit of time just for myself. I think I'm going to probably take a half hour here. Been working my face off, and so much so that I even left the Moment lens on the desk. And it's just one of those things where, I'm working. And I'm working hard because tomorrow's going to be a very simple day in the fact that noon, or 12:15, I'm going to leave here and go and hang out with Clint. Do our normal sushi lunch thing, which is probably going to be 2.5 hours, which I'll be totally fine with. And then at that point, there is a coin flip about whether or not I'm going to end up at Ben and Kami's place or if I'm going to Chris and Megan's. Eventually, I'm going to end up at Chris and Megan's regardless. But one of those things where, like, I told Ben, like, hey, like, dude, I'm probably going to come over to your place just to avoid traffic. Because if Clint and I stay out until 3:30 in the morning, or 3:30 in the afternoon, and then I've got to do the hour drive back to Ben and Kami's place, we're starting to do rush hour. And if I have to go all the way down to Chris and Megan's, then that's another 25-30 minutes. So kind of one of those things where I just want to hang out with my friends, but it's one of these bits where it's like I don't have time. I don't have wiggle room. Even on the vlog edit, I don't have wiggle room tomorrow. So all that has to be done by the time I leave here in order to go and hang out with Clint, which means that I'm going to end up staying up real late tonight. My guess is at this point that I'm looking at a 4 a.m. kind of shutdown. I'll call on that. And then wake up, all likelihood, 8 or 9 a.m. in order to start the process again. So kind of one of those things where it's a rough situation. But once tomorrow gets behind me, things get easier between here and the end of the year, and it's been dragging on for no good reason. So it is what it is. But I will check in with you guys here in a couple hours, and that's what I do.